One local organization just returned from making its New York debut with a concert commemorating the 14th anniversary of 9/11.
Founding music director Eric Holtan is here to tell us about true Concord Voices and Orchestra's experience. But Eric, before we get into that,
yes,
I have to say, it's great to see you.
It's great to see you.
Last time I saw you, we were in choir together at the U of A.
Yes, and I think we were in Budapest on international tour.
Oh, aren't we fancy?
We're famous.
Well, it's wonderful to see you. You're obviously doing wonderful work.
Thank you.
Tell us about the ensemble, True Concord Voices and Orchestra.
Well, we're about to enter our 12th season. It was my great pleasure to found this organization. It is Southern Arizona's professional chamber choir and orchestra. Which means all of our people, singers and players, are at the top of their league in terms of their professional musical work. And we present a series of 6 concerts over the course of the year. And we just came back from a marvelous concert experience out in New York.
Yes, tell us actually more about that, how you ended up going, and what's actually something we can enjoy even after your visit there.
Yes, well, the story goes back a few years in that as we were approaching the 10th anniversary of 9/11, we wanted to do a special musical tribute, if you will, to commemorate the occasion. And so we planned a concert that included Mozart's Requiem, and I wanted to commission a new work, a piece to look forward, if you will. If Mozart was about looking back and remembering those that we lost on that horrific day, I wanted a piece that would help all of us sort of embrace that which we have in common, regardless of our differences, as we look forward to a future of hope and renewal. So I talked to composer Stephen Paulus, who wrote about a 35-minute piece that we premiered right here in Tucson in September of 2011. Then we recorded that piece along with other previously unrecorded works of his in 2013. And then we were invited to perform that 9/11 work in Lincoln Center, Alice Tully Hall, along with the Mozart Requiem, which we did just last Friday on the 14th anniversary of 9/11. So that recording that I mentioned, that also released on the same day. And so that is something that everybody can have access to.
That's amazing. So you actually got to perform Stephen's piece in New York. It's
Yes.
featured on the CD, but there's actually a tragic story that goes along with Stephen himself.
Yes, there was. It was a great privilege, of course. Anytime you have the opportunity to work with a composer and premiere a new work is a pretty awesome experience. And then we got to record his music with him here in Tucson. And 6 weeks later, after recording here in Tucson, he had a massive stroke from which he never recovered, and then ultimately he passed away this past October. So the concert in New York was not only a commemoration of another anniversary of 9/11, it was an opportunity to mark the life and celebrate the works of Stephen Paulus, one of America's great composers.
And of course his passion, so that's the perfect way to honor him and his passion. And I know, of course, we have even more great music that's going to be coming up in your new season.
Yes, well, we're kicking it off with a concert we're calling Fanfare. It's going to be a flourish of music for brass and choir. We're going to do some pieces from the Renaissance and the Romantic era, but it also happens to be another great composer's birthday coming up this autumn, John Rutter. Heather, I know you know John Rutter. So we're going to do some of his greatest hits, including his wonderful Gloria, which is a magnificent piece for choir and brass, and it should be a really uplifting concert for everybody.
And of course, if people want to get tickets or season for the entire season, that's available?
Absolutely. TrueConcord.org. You can get information about all of our concerts and, of course, how you can get the CD. Which, by the way, if I can make a plug.
Of course.
We just found out yesterday that it hit number 13 on the Billboard chart for classical albums. I'm still just pinching myself. So it's pretty awesome that this CD has been well received, which actually is a really great tribute to Stephen Paulus.
I think that's great. Thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on being able to make this great piece that everyone's going to be able to enjoy from here on out. And you're actually going to be doing something special for our viewers, so I'm going to thank you ahead of time for that as well. What I'm talking about is the True Concord concert season kicks off October 2nd at the Valley Presbyterian Church in Green Valley and continues with dates through spring of 2016. But as a special for our viewers, you have an opportunity to win a pair of VIP tickets to the opening concert by being the 10th caller. You have to call 401-2651, and the 15th caller will receive a CD. Again, the number is 401-2651, and for more information visit trueconcord.org.